Welcome back, everybody. Kutte is back into business once again after a long time. Due to some inconveniences, I was not able to make this video. So right now I'm able to do it, and so moving. Today's Today we are going into the end games. Right now it's the end game junction, and so we are talking about Philidor position right now. In the Philidor position, there is opponent has one pawn, and for you to defend, you need to keep your king in front of the white pawn, in front of the opponent's pawn, white or black, doesn't matter. And the rook and you need to have two rooks on the both sides for this position to occur. Now, in the failure position, you need to wait for their pawn to advance forward. Until and unless that, you really just do nothing. If I had to give an example, I need to take a look. Not a look, but I prepared most of the things. Just trying to explain to you all. So now, in the failure position, yeah, their rook is trying to protect the pawn. Their king is protecting the pawn. Our rook is somewhere out there. Now, until and unless the pawn pushes, you do nothing, as I just told. I don't even know why I'm repeating, but I'm repeating. Okay? I'm just repeating. Now, we push. As I said, do nothing. We push forward. You again do. This time, you need to go backwards with the rook to the most least available, most backward move available with the rook. This is done because, like, if the opponent plays the move pawn to e6, then you can simply just keep on checking the opponent from behind, and he has no way to bring the pawn forward, no way to bring the pawn forward, and it's just a draw. The king was stuck over there for no reason. That's why I had to repeat, but that's basically it. Now there are a few things. Now, when you are doing the Philidor position, you are known as the defending side, and the opponent is known as the attacking side with the extra pawn. Now, in the Philidor position, one key pointer to you need to check with this rook from behind, so that the enemy king can never forward. Also, this position right over here before. Let me show you this real quick. Just wait. This position is right now known as a critical position. I don't remember like if this is called or this is called, but either one of which is called the critical position. It's because if they try to do push then checks from behind, like you can see, or like I really don't remember too much. I studied this thing way long back to make this a video on too for you guys. So I really don't remember much right now, like which was called, was it this one or this one? But either of which one of them is the critical position. Now in the failure position one there are two specific cases that you can say, and let me just show you those two cases. For that I need to support editor. I like the yeah, this thing looks fine. This position looks very fine for this is like another example case where the pawn and the opponent's pawn is not on any of these ranks and is actually you know, what do you call these ranks, side ranks, or I really don't remember much. I think most sideways ranks, I gotta tell them, most sideways rank. The pawn is on either of the side. Now then this position the defense is very simple. You just simply bring your king, you do nothing with your rook. You can even try to just cut this thing off with the king. Like, imagine if the king was over here, then there would be no way for promotion until unless the rook comes and sacrifices. Even then, you're just able to wait. This one is actually bad because white pawn our opponent has won the opposition, but you get my idea. Let me show you more of what I'm trying to tell. Like some position like this. This is what I'm talking. The rook cuts off the king, and like this is what you want to do. Let me give you a way more ahead position. This is a way more afterwards, like the outcome. Let me show you one for now over here once again until and unless the pawn advances you just do nothing. You can give it a check, you can play your move here, rook here. Now you just want to do the same thing. If the person it's a blunder, then if they try to defend, then just give a check and hit your king close. They give a check, you don't have to do anything, you simply win the operation and their game easily, but it is one of the scenarios. Let's say like right, they suppose then we win the pawn, they just play a random move and they simply put a king in front of the pawn. They can give a check, but in the end this would end up in a draw. So then like again go forward, but we now just keep on giving checks. Now over here you can actually take. In this period you can actually sacrifice it. Now it's just a draw. As we see. Very easy. If they choose to go in front, then same thing there. They can try to zigzag their way, but wait, no, not that's up. You simply win the pawn. If they go back after this check, then we of course just keep on giving checks. If they go here, then same thing. Even if they're it's the same thing. It's very easy to understand the physical Philidor position. It's not a tough concept, and this is a concept that every beginner should basically just know by now. Yeah, that's just it. Just remember the key pointers of the Philidor position. Okay, the key pointers are really just simple. Here the key pointers are simple. Do nothing. Just do nothing until the pawn advances you. Rook here. You can do this. You can even give a check. You can do this. You can move your pieces until and unless they reach the six ranks. You do nothing, and when they do, you simply just give a check and keep on the checks. They do this. They do the pawn. Very easy. Just do nothing until they advance their pawn to the sixth rank. When they go read the fifth rank, I just recommend to go back to h1 or any of these files. Whenever the pawn reaches the fifth rank, right over here. At that time, you just need to move your rook to over here. That's basically it. That's all I want to tell about the Philidor position right now. So till then, you all can enjoy. This was the Philidor position. Also, tell me in the comments what do you want for the next video, like maybe a special videos or any concept or anything you want to tell. then write down in the comments. I'm waiting for it. Okay, I'll do it. Your demand.